Hello, sorry, a bit of a late start today. But we're here. And as the description said, let's leave our own bleak world behind for at least a couple hours and enter this bleak, horrible world. That's the main quest right there. That's DLC quest. That's where I was gonna go. Boy with the slingshot. There's also that. What is the fragments of humanity? Task being with finding a fae named Foxglove. It's been a minute, so I'm gonna have to remember buttons and whatnot. Excuse me. That's right, I was dual wielding. What kind of magic is this? Oh yeah, this is that Merlin thing. Take all and run. Take it all and go. I've been poisoned. Ooh, get fucked. Give me that shit. I put my weapons away. I didn't mean to do that. Fucking spit at me, you nasty motherfucker. I'll take everything that you own. Everything that you are is now mine. Yeah! Oh, there's a question mark here. Oh, it's a druid shrine. Oh, it's a shrine of the Croak Maw. killed so many croak maws. Oh! Get fucked! Who are you? Unfinished letter. Sorry, I've gone ahead without you. I don't want the night to catch me here. I hid your share of the gold in this stump. Guess he didn't realize it was a weird stump. Oh shit! Fucking bear! There you go. How's that feel? Yogi, you like that? Stupid motherfucker. I just got so mad at a bear. Getting fucking owned. I cannot move. I am overburdened. But I've got a lot of stuff to sell now. Yeah, they're all dead, man. Let's go. Come on. Open up your store. Why are you hurt? I didn't even think he knows why he's hurt. I think he heard the scuffle, which was, happening 20 feet in front of him. But then he's like, oh, how did they die? Could it be because of the beast here? Flanders?
Welcome back.
That's great. Open shop.
Certainly.
Time to sell so many things. Sell, 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 sell. I must kill me a bunch of fucking wandering knights, or poison knights. These are all unique items, one of a kind. So that these look the same, but they are very different. I only try to sell duplicates. You have?
Fare thee well, then.
Okay. I kind of got detoured because I was supposed to head this way, and I ended up going this way. But that's okay. There's a dead man here. Chieftain's braces. Bracers. Braces. I'm taking his braces. Bitch. Now, where was that Croakmaw shrine? Oh, it's right over here. Oh. See, there's a random grave here. No, it's not random. There are a bunch of graves in this horrid swamp. This is what's her name's place. It's funny, the horse, it is faster to travel on the ground with, but I so often just run everywhere. It's like when in Skyrim, when I had the horse, even Dreadmere, I would just kind of do my own thing. Like, alright, I'm just gonna run. I don't need this. Hello! I would like to talk. Oh, look, they actually do want to talk.
My, what a lovely mortal he sent my way. Oh, such a silly man, that Phaedros. Does he truly think I can't tell one of you from another?
Wait, you know him?
But of course. You could even say we're quite close. After all, I granted him his greatest wish. And in return, he promised me a small piece of his sad, mortal life. Only now it seems he's trying to weasel out of the deal. It's a bit insulting, don't you think?
Little bit.
Mortals. I should have known better than to trust him.
What was his wish?
Knowledge, of course. A lofty dream of saving Avalon by filling it with monstrous beings. On the one hand, it sounds delightful. On the other, it's a bit of a waste. You see, in my realm, mortals can live as long as we wish them to. A few adjustments here and there, and they can serve us indefinitely. Yet you mortals always believe that death is your escape. Even though we tell you time and again that a deal once made cannot be unmade. Phaedros thought it could work on Avalon too. He was only half right, which is why his results turned out rather beastly.
You want me to go kill this motherfucker for you?
Oh, my poor sweet thing. That's just how mortals are. They use, they lie, and they'll do anything to save their own skin. Now, don't fret. I don't blame you for falling for Phaedros' little ruse.
Hi, baby girl.
In fact,
what?
How about we make a deal? How about I give you a little something, and you take it straight to his hidey hole? Then he can bear the consequences for trying to fool us both. What do you say?
You know what? I like that.
Oh, I see. Phaedros is being quite the foolish man, thinking he can hide from me. Well, truth be told, he is succeeding at the moment. But I am nothing if not patient. Still, when an opportunity presents itself, it would be foolish not to take it.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm with her. I got it. Let's go kill this motherfucker.
Oh, wonderful. Here, take my eye. Bring it straight to Phaedros. And don't worry, I'll know when you're near. He'll be dealt with swiftly, and your reward will be waiting. Now, run along, little mortal.
What's wrong, my little Alabella? Did it go potty? That's a yes. She's gotta go potty. Go on. Personally, I think she just likes running around outside. I mean, it's nice and cool. It's not like cold. I can attest to that because I was at the gym earlier and I walked out and I didn't instantly go and freeze, even though I was drenched in sweat. However, when I went to go get the mail, it's down the street. It's not that far down the street, but it's far enough down to where I could start to feel the bite of the cold. Walking around in a t-shirt and shorts. But it still wasn't, crazy. And she's covered in fur, and she likes it anyways, so she'll run around in that snow fucking forever, I swear. Like, she won't even beg to come in. She'll just keep running around. And so you gotta go out there and be like, get your ass in here, it's freezing out there. And she don't care.
You killed him! How could you? He was mine to punish, mine to torment. We had a deal.
I'm sorry, but Phaedros misled you. He belonged to the guild, which means his life and his services weren't his to give away.
What? That can't be true. I never saw any of his supposed masters with him.
That's because he escaped our supervision and has been hiding from us ever since.
Ah!
Any deals he made in that time are void, and the punishment for disobedience is death.
I see. You mortals are crueler than I thought. You. Did you know about this?
What?
Of course not. Just once I'd like to meet a mortal who's not completely useless. Reward? What reward? Phaedros is dead. The deal is off. I'm done dealing with mortals. With any luck, you'll all be dead in a century or so.
So, you're the one Phaedros dragged into his madness. Apologies for the mess. I'm in the middle of cleaning up. I'm Alma, the alchemist. Pleased to meet you. I won't deny, I'd have preferred to meet under much more favorable circumstances. I feel a bit like I've been caught at the scene of a crime, which, in a sense, I have. Although, in my defense, if we're speaking of crimes, this one is twofold. Phaedros's reckless experiments had to be stopped. The guild warned him repeatedly that he was crossing the line. Unfortunately, yes. The rules of our guild are clear. Crossing the established boundaries results in consequences, and those consequences grow more severe with greater transgressions. It's not like he wasn't warned. He knew exactly what he was doing and the risks involved. Believe me, taking measures like this brings me no joy. But we can't keep constant control over everyone. There are certain acts that simply cannot be forgiven. Phaedros was a threat. Not just to himself and the guild, but to others as well.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
There's no loss for that.
First, I need to finish cleaning up here and prepare Phaedros for a proper burial. I'll also secure the rest of his research and materials to ensure they don't fall into the wrong hands. And then I'll have to write a report. Ugh, I hate paperwork. There are so many better ways to spend my time. And then we'll talk about your next assignment.
Fade to black. Fade back up.
Now,
that was quick.
That's better. Shame our meeting had to be under these circumstances. Believe me, not all alchemists act like Phaedros. You seem all right, though. Charles's calm demeanor confirms that. Tell me, what made you join the guild?
Thirst for knowledge. Alchemy can reveal the secrets of this world to us. Want to help Avalon contribute to building a better future. I want to brew potions that will help me face challenges ahead.
A noble goal, right? I feel the same way. And I'd like to believe that everyone in the guild thinks the same, but people can be, well, unpredictable. But anyway, what do you need? The hierarchical structure of the regular Camelosian guilds isn't something we strictly adhere to in the Alchemist Guild. Each of us has freedom in our research, as long as we don't violate ethical guidelines.
It wasn't you who delivered the punishment to Phaedros.
That's my role. Let's just say, I'm a sort of guardian of alchemical ethics. But more seriously, I was assigned to this task. Apparently, I'm the best at playing nanny to misfits like us.
Ah!
I'm trying to conduct field research, but the last few weeks have been exceptionally frustrating. I lack the necessary specimens, and I'm not exactly equipped to gather them myself. I'm skilled with a lancet, not a sword. I heard you're trustworthy.
But she
But
managed to
first,
kill that
a
motherfucker.
warning. The task I have for you is unpleasant and messy. It involves extracting brain matter. But before you even get to that part, you'll need to risk your life to get close enough. I need brain centers from 3 creatures. A Nookalivi, a human infected with the Red Death, and a villager touched by the weirdness. I've heard stories about peasants on farmlands near Kunacht. They were unlucky that the Menhir stopped protecting the place where they lived. I'll reward you for each of the 3 brains, as long as they're intact. A bloody pulp is better suited as a snack for Charles. Each one ties into my
Say,
field
like,
of study
it's going to be a
and
little gross,
interests.
and I'm like, yeah, I got a
Gleevy is
drowner
the
heart,
result of
drowner
the Red
tug,
Priest's
drowner brain.
experiments, likely
Just,
involving
what's
the
gross?
weirdness.
Let me
As
just
for the
put these
afflicted
organs
humans,
back in my backpack.
I suspect significant brain alterations occur during contact with the weirdness, as well as in the final stages of the Red Death. The Red Priests have written studies, but I'd like to see for myself.
All right. You mentioned
Charles is my Croakmore, though he's far from a typical specimen of his kind. He won't bite your hand off, unless, of course, he senses ill intent. At the moment, he trusts you, which is rather uncommon.
you tamed a
I wouldn't call
croakmaw?
the process taming. It was something different. Let's say it involved a more invasive intervention. I found Charles just after he was born, abandoned by his mother, so I took him in. It was the perfect chance to examine his brain. While working on his exposed skull, I had to disrupt the areas responsible for his sense of belonging and aggression.
Yeah.
If this were a question, I would say it's a valid one. To be honest, I don't know the exact answer. I assume it all depends on perspective. If we accept that the brains of living beings are a kind of biological mechanism, then perhaps I managed to redirect the function of that mechanism so that it operates based on different needs and perceives its place in the world differently. Yes, that seems likely.
Ah.
Until next time.
All right, let's go get some brains. Alma. Character. I kind of hope this would be in order. Like alphabetical. That would be nice. Alma. Alma is a field researcher for the Alchemist Guild, specializing in weird-touched creatures and plague-ridden tissues. Brilliant, blunt, and morally ambiguous, she believes that biology holds the key to understanding Avalon's horrors, if one is willing to dissect them. Her only companion is Charles, a docile croakmaw she reconditioned through experimental surgery. Alma may not be the most comforting presence, but within the guild, few match her insight or willingness to ask the questions others fear to voice. Did I read this guy's thing? I don't remember if I did or not. I think I did. But there was something that I said I was going to do and I was supposed to read, and there's a lot of these that I have to read. And I know I've read some of them, but I haven't read them all. I believe I read The Horns of the South. I don't think I read The Charred Conclave. Pretty sure I read Excalibur. But to save, me trying to rack my brain to think about which ones did I read, which ones did I didn't, I might as well just read them all, to be honest. So we'll start with The Horns of the South. A fortress built to guard Camelot's frontier, it was once a proud bastion of law and order. Over the years, however, the kingdom's influence waned, and the stronghold, along with its garrison, fell into increasing isolation. Under Captain Brendan's leadership, the Horns drifted further from Camelot's direct rule. The fortress still bears its banners, but the region has descended into chaos. Bandits roam the roads, making travel nearly impossible. The keepers, cut off from the support and vastly outnumbered, keep the gates shut and unable to patrol beyond the walls. The lighthouse at the Horns of the South, once guiding ships to Avalon shores, now stands abandoned, its fire long extinguished. With no one left to light the way, it remains the only somber symbol of the stronghold's former glory and present decline. The Charred Conclave, an execution ground where dozens of druids were burned alive inside a massive wicker construct. The blackened frame still crouches in a shallow vale, its bars twisted around the fused remains of those who perished. Their faces remain frozen in agony, turned toward the gray sky. They were condemned by a furious populace who saw them as the source of every misfortune. The return of the Red Death, the spreading weirdness, the failing of the land. With the druids gone, so too has vanished the ancient knowledge needed to tend to the menhirs. The land has not been the same since. Excalibur. Excalibur, the legendary sword of King Arthur, rests within the Horns of the South, displayed as a symbol of Camelot's enduring presence in the region. According to legend, it was the dying king's wish that his blade be brought here, a reminder that even Avalon's most distant reaches remained under Camelot's protection. Excalibur was never meant for mortal hands. Only Arthur could wield it. Those who dare to lift the blade feel their strength wither, their very life force unraveling as Excalibur denies the grasp of the unworthy. Once, the sword drew pilgrims who traveled to the temple of the All-Mother and visited the keep to lay eyes upon the sacred blade. Some prayed before it, seeing it as a divine relic rather than just a king's weapon. But as time passed and the faith waned, the visitors dwindled. Now, Excalibur sits in its place, a silent testament to a forgotten promise. An artifact of power turned into a symbol, and a symbol slowly fading into irrelevance. The Sunken Village. It's a thriving settlement. The Sunken Village now lies in ruins, partially claimed by water and time. Those who lived here are long gone, leaving only remnants of the past behind. Though abandoned, the village has not been entirely forgotten. Travelers still pass through, and scavengers pick at what little remains. But few linger for long, as the place holds an eerie stillness, as if something within refuses to let go. Roscree. Once a thriving farming settlement, Roscree now stands abandoned, claimed by the weirdness that seeps in with the fall of night. With no means to repel it, the villagers had no choice but to flee. Many seeking refuge in the Horns of the South, where protection still holds. Now, Roscree is little more than a ruin. Its empty homes left to time and scavengers. Bandits and outcasts roam the streets, taking what little remains, but none dare to linger after dusk. When the sun sets, the weirdness returns, creeping through the fields and hollowed-out houses, consuming whatever strays too close. The Village. A small coastal settlement of the Horns of the South, the village serves as a home for retired keepers and those who prefer a quieter life away from the fortress. Though its proximity to the keep ensures some level of security, it remains an independent place, shaped more by its residents than by military rule. A tavern sits at its heart, a gathering spot where civilians, traders, and former keepers exchange stories over drinks. While life here is slower than in the Horns, the village is not without its troubles. Old grudges, shifting allegiances, and the ever-present uncertainty of Avalon's future linger beneath the surface. Weird Realms. Weird Realms are unstable domain formed within the weirdness, where reality bends and nothing remains fixed. Unlike the mortal world, these realms are shaped by forces beyond comprehension. Time and space, and even life itself, obey no known laws. Some who enter the landscape that defy reason, where ruins rebuild themselves and the dead whisper in tongues long forgotten, while others step into places that reflect their own fears and desires, as if the weirdness itself is watching. With no fixed form and no true boundaries, the realms are pure potential, limitless, but dangerous to all who wander too far into them. Ceawal Firstfoot. Ceawal Firstfoot, founder of the Horns of the South, who was among King Arthur's most steadfast knights, tasked with securing the southern frontier while Arthur built Tintagel. He carved a fortress from the wildlands, shaping it into a bastion worthy of the realm. His unwavering loyalty did not go unnoticed. When the war raged on, Arthur ensured that the Horns stood as Camelot's equal, a symbol of strength at the kingdom's edge. As the highest honor, Excalibur itself was enshrined within the walls, a testament to the knight who made the South his home and his legacy. The All-Mother's Temple. Once a place of healing and worship, the All-Mother's Temple welcomed pilgrims from across Avalon. Its halls offered rest, and its priestesses tended to the sick and sorrowful. For generations, it stood as a center of devotion, stability, and care. That changed with the war. Banditry spread, and the Dalriada turned the temple into a fortified position. The priestesses fled. Sacred rituals were abandoned, What had been a sanctuary became a stronghold. The Dalriata have withdrawn, heading south towards the Horns. The Allmother's Temple, once used as a base of operations, now stands vacant. Fae. The Fae are exiles from a realm once chaotic and cruel than most minds can fathom. They slip into Avalon through ancient gates or are pulled here by bargains, sometimes deliberate, often unintentional. While some Fae seem harmless, even helpful, most are far from it. Their deals are riddled with traps and designed to ensnare the desperate and the unwary. They rarely lie, preferring to twist the truth into a weapon sharper than any blade. Far more dangerous is the Fae host, a merciless force of hunger and fury. They offer no riddles and no bargains, only blood and ruin. Few survive such an encounter, and those who do carry scars forever. And the Corrupted Temple. Once a temple devoted to the All-Mother, now a broken monument to twisted faith, the weirdness has seeped into its stones, warping both the place and purpose. The priestesses who once served here have been corrupted, their prayers tangled with madness and longing. Something remains deep within, shaped by worship and bound by belief. Strange voices stir in the dark, guiding the uninvited through the halls to feel more alive than dead. And that's all of it. That's all the lore that I had. I thought it was going to be a lot more, but we're good. I see you've taken notes from Roach, Geralt's horse.
Stay sharp.
I will sleep.
I'll have your head on a pike.
I'll take that brain. Hey, good. I got what I needed from these assholes. Ride like the wind, Bullseye. We gotta get the fuck out of this place. See the straw children chasing after me? Oh, you know what? There's Red Death douchebags over here that I can kill. Daisy, you stay here. I mean, I'm here. I might as well kill all these motherfuckers. Maybe one of them gives me some ingredients and some XP. Alright, now all I need is a Knuckle Leaf's brain. Oh, my Daisy's gone. That's right, I gotta head over here anyways. It's not too far. It's fine to run. Get the cardio in. It's a dangerous world. You need both. You need everything. You need strength, dexterity, agility, stamina. Courage. You need a lot of courage. Bad wolves. Alright, I wonder where Homeboy's gonna be. I'm still in the search area, okay. There's a question mark over there. If I had to guess, maybe he'll be by the question mark. Unless it's like a druid shrine. It's a cave! I'll take that. Hey, I gotta talk to you.
Well, well. I was wondering when someone would come knocking. You don't look like the bounty hunting type, though. So tell me, did Asgol send you?
Motherfucker, I've collected so many bounties. There is a bounty on your head, and I'm here to claim it.
Should have known. That old fool always did have a soft spot for lost causes. So, what now?
He doesn't want to see you dead. He just wants you to disappear before the bounty hunters find you. He wants you to leave Kunat quietly. It says it's the only way to keep you both alive.
Asgol wants a lot of things. A clean slate, a tidy past, hell, maybe even forgiveness for leaving me behind when he decided to play soldier. But here's the thing. I'm not leaving. Not for him, not for you, and not for some damn bounty.
If you don't leave, bounty hunters will find you, and it's only a matter of time. Staying here puts you both at risk.
Risk? You think I don't know risk? I've been living with it every day since Asgol put on that shiny uniform and decided he was too good for the rest of us. We were brothers once, you know. Real brothers. Not the kind bound by blood, but by survival. And then he chose their rules over ours. Still, I don't hate him for it. I just don't owe him anything either. Listen, I'm no fool. Staying here is risky, even for someone like me. If you're so willing to play along, maybe you can help keep those bounty hunters off my back. Buy me some time so I can prepare myself for proper hideout. Who knows? Maybe this could turn into something more profitable for both of us in the end.
I might as well claim the bounty myself.
Finally, someone with a bit of sense. I knew you weren't like the rest. You didn't bring me news. Not exactly. I've seen those bounty hunters a while ago. Give me your map. I'll show you where they dug up. Good luck, and thank you.
I know I said I was going to main focus on doing the main story, but just a couple lingering side quests that we need to do away with. Like, there's a lot of side quests that take place in, like, the next area, and I'm not there yet, so... I'm not too worried about it. I am going to have to try and climb up that thing. Head into the bounty hunter's camp and be like, yeah, look, guys, he's dead. You can go. Hey, fellas.
We're not alone. This is my lucky day. This is my turn. You're no match for our band. I'll make it. We'll make it short work.
Y'all talked a lot of shit for people who died real quick. There were 4 corpses, weren't there? Because here's one. There we go. So they were camped here, huh? Not much of a camp. It's my Ella girl. I don't know what she's barking at. Probably the neighbors. Is there another camp of bounty hunters? Oh, right. I get to go talk to him. I do kind of wish you could have mounted combat. I might have attempted to climb up this before, but I don't remember. In any case, we're gonna do it again. I think it only lets you go up so far. Daisy, you stay here. Ah, I won't let you go up any farther. Okay. I just had to see if there was anything up here. Would have gnawed at me had I not. Go tell him, hey, those bounty hunters, they're taken care of.
Keep your wits about you. We have company. Your wealth is ours. Your money for your life. Your money for your life. I'm not beaten.
No, you're beaten. There's a note. Well, seems I overstayed my welcome. Since my little hideout isn't much of a secret anymore, I'll be moving on. Don't bother looking for me. Take what you need from the chest I left behind. Doesn't mean I owe you. It just means I'm not a complete bastard. As for what comes next, we'll see. Life's got a way of making decisions for you. Try not to get yourself killed. T. Ooh, an assassino's bow. Let's take a look at that. Attacks have 10% chance to apply slow for 5 seconds. Critical hits have 80%. Critical hits have 80% chance instead. Oh. Is it better than the bow I have right now? This is what I have equipped. It adds fire damage. It is 1,000,000 times better than the bow I have. I suppose it would be time to upgrade. Nightfall has come. You know, I didn't even explore over here. I should do that. This place is crawling with bad berries. What I'm really coming out here for, to see if there's actually a fast travel location, because I'm pretty... Yep, there it is. Forlorn Swords Gate. They said we try to clear the fog of war. That's on my map. That's the cliff. Oh, it only takes one hit now. That's the first weird spawn I've actually snuck up on. Ow. I know I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be in here. Oh, right. Identify. No, that's fast travel. A fisheye. Triple threat bow. A special bow that shoots 3 arrows side by side instead of 1. Good for area damage, but less effective against single targets. Suppose I can level up again. Wait, what did that bow need? The Assassino's bow? I have 2 triple threats. I'm gonna have to sell one of those. 9 perception, 6 practicality. I didn't mean to take that. 9 perception, 6 practicality. I can at least get that. Attachable wielding 2 weapons costs 20% less. Fighting with 2 weapons of a different type increases physical damage by 20%. Consecutive hits. Oh, that's actually pretty good with the fact that I am dual wielding a lot of things. Ooh. Hits against the same enemy within 5 seconds of each other reset. I gotta get Ella. She's being a little turd. Barking at nothing out there. Ella! She comes when I call, so. Oh. Parry. Stealth. Practicality. Receiving melee damage returns 25% of it back to the attacker. Yeah, give me that. Okay, we've explored all of that. Yes, hi, Alabella. You're a good girl. Oh, she stinks. Maybe I'm gonna give her a bath tomorrow. God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me? Why are these things doing so much goddamn damage to me anyways? I've fucked up so many of them before, and it's... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I mean, it is nighttime, but still. Ah, you know what? Fuck this noise. Now, I saw a thing that somebody walked up or snuck up to a croak mall and petted it and got their arm bitten off, so... He actually does bite your arm off. Yeah, look at that. You actually lose your arm. Oh, and somebody like the video I watched. I guess like you can get your arm bitten off, and then you can also get it replaced with like a mechanical one. And the mechanical one comes with some upgrades and whatnot, but I don't want to have my arm bitten off. That's just really cool that it's a thing. And apparently it's a rare achievement. Because, yeah, here it is. Petacrocma against your better judgment. The achievements cost the cost of curiosity. I'm in the search area. I am in the search area. All that gear, that's worth money. Oh, good, look, that's one of the things. Itch. Oh, there's the Ella girl.
Oh, hello there.
Come, sit.
Greetings, traveler.
The fuck are these people?
We don't have much, but the Prophet has blessed us with the fire of this hearth, so that we may warm ourselves and prepare a meal.
And if you're in need of a blessing, we're here to offer that as well. The strength granted by the word is invaluable in these dark, dark times.
These look like fucking clones.
We recently took our vows, so we were sent out on a pilgrimage to strengthen our spirits and seek those who may need our help.
Yes, Avalon has become a dangerous place. Weirdness may soon devour this land.
The Red Church still has so much to mend. However, one must start with oneself, first and foremost.
Indeed. Only a priest fortified by the purity of his own heart
That baby girl.
will be able to fight back the darkness. Well, when we hear the word that announces that we can return to the rest of our brothers.
Or when we find something that must immediately be entrusted to the care of more
You trust them, Ella?
experienced and noble
I don't
priests.
trust them either.
This land has been heavily affected
The
by
red
the wordness.
priests, they're bad.
Its corrupted fruits may be lurking around any corner.
Of course, stranger. Sometimes silence is also the right path. Listen to it, to hear if the word resonates within.
But do reach out to us if you find yourself in need of anything.
I don't ever remember coming across these people before.
Hello there.
May the word light your path.
I don't need a blessing from the Red Priests. Fuck those guys. Ghost must be having issues. He keeps joining, or keeps entering Helldivers 2 and then exiting immediately. And then entering again, and then exiting. We got all the brains that we need. That didn't take long. I didn't have to kill him, but he was bugging me.
Oh, the brain of a truly unique creature, though I do pity its existence. The conflict between such opposing instincts must be such a torment. Nakalevi are hybrids created by the Red Priests, certainly a cross between redcaps and goats, though other animals were likely involved in the experiments. Regardless, thank you. I'm glad you came out unscathed. Here's your payment.
$500.
Thank you. I trust you took the necessary precautions. The plague is known for its high contagion rate. I must admit, this is an important moment for me, for various reasons. I will soon begin the brain examination. Thank you again. Poor soul. I only hope his consciousness completely vanished, sparing him any awareness of this nightmare. Since the weirdness began to re-emerge, cases like this have sadly become more common. Thank you. I hope that through these studies I can better understand the connection between our biology and the weirdness. So, it seems we're almost done. But I must ask for your help with one last matter. Before we met, I made contact with Dalriata trappers who agreed to get me the brain of an ice weaver. Out of their group, only 2 survived. Let's just say they've been making some threats. I need you to go to the exchange for me. Can I count on you? They belong to the Svein tribe, but were banished for some reasons. To be honest, I don't care. I just wanted a group of folks who knew the Forlorn Swords well. I assumed they could handle it without too much trouble. Don't expect a warm reception. They're cold, harsh people, and given their current emotional state, well, it's a dangerous mix. We initially planned to meet in a location I could easily access, but after what happened to their folks, they've made some specific demands. Here's the location and the gold I promised them for the task. Don't try to negotiate. The amount has already been agreed upon. Once it's done, find me. I'll be nearby. However, I'd prefer not to attend the meeting. It might unnecessarily escalate the situation.
Alrighty.
Until next time.
We're gonna take a big sleep. That's what we're gonna do. It has been a while since we took a nice long rest like that. You can smell it. The fresh day. Itch. Alright, how far we gotta go? Ah, see, all that is in the Forlorn Swords, so we're not gonna go over there. Instead, we're gonna go up here and turn these in. Because I don't see any other side quests. That leads me to believe that I think all the other side quests are taking place in the Forlorn Swords. Well, we're not there yet. We're almost there, but we're not there yet.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Any news about our mutual friend? Staying? Are you out of your mind? Tom's never been good at keeping a low profile. It's only a matter of time before someone spots him, and then we're both dead. You've put me in an impossible position. If Denham catches wind of this... Damn it all! Fine! I'll deal with the mess if it all comes crashing down. But you'd better hope it doesn't.
Tom wanted me to tell you something. He said, the boy with the slingshot grew up, but some things never change.
That damn slingshot. He's not wrong. Some things never change. Not for him, not for me. You did what I couldn't. Whatever happens now, that's on me. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Find the crow's nest, the Forlorn Swords. That's in the Forlorn Swords. That's probably in the Forlorn Swords. I should go back there and talk to those guys. That's Forlorn Swords. I have to find the person for that. And I have to find the person that I should deliver that letter to. So... this is the last one. Last side quest. We gotta do.
I just stay.
I mean, I don't have to do it, but
Everything will be okay.
I'm gonna go talk to the brothers and see what's going on down there.
I am an outcast, exiled from my home by the red.
I thought the guy was dead, and I was like, there's just a dead dude here.
Death.
Wait. See if the brothers have anything to say.
I talked to Gil. You know, I never thought he had it in him. I know he didn't kill the old bastard on purpose, but that was some quick thinking. Still, I wish he hadn't felt like he had to keep it to himself all those years. No. We talked about it, and the only thing keeping him here was Gil. But I promised to back down a bit. Let him do his own thing. He's gone to talk to Yvain's master of horses about taking him as an apprentice. I'll miss him, but I guess it'll do us both good.
Alright.
Not much. Granddad beat me until I passed out. It was probably the closest he came to killing me. When I woke up, I was in pain. Granddad was gone, and Gil just patched me up and then acted like nothing had happened. We never said a word about it. I guess we both wanted to forget, just for different reasons. Thank you for what you've done for us. May the All-Mother bless you.
Alright.
Until next time.
Increases encumbrance limit by 45. Damn, that's good. That's better than this, the Ring of Toughness. What's my chance to get a critical hit? It's up to 28%. So if I take that amulet off, it drops down to 18%. My encumbrance limit, let's see. We're at 280. 325 with both. Eh, 18%. That's a good necklace to have. It really is, to be honest. Especially because of all the bullshit I pick up. Alright. So that's done. Everything else is in the Forlorn Swords. So now we'll do this. I don't want to talk to Denholm. We should talk to... What's her face at the corrupted temple? This is the corrupted temple. I don't think what's her face is in here though. Yeah, there's nobody here. Because otherwise the thing would be telling me to go in here. I don't know where I don't know why it's not showing me where she's at. I mean, one thing is for certain, we are not involving Denholm in anything. Alright, up and to the right. Woo! That's how it's done, baby. Did I already do this shrine? I must have. Bad bear. See how much damage just that one-handed does? Because I've upgraded this thing pretty substantially. Yeah, what is this? That's +7. Well, the Frostblade is only +2. Alright, I'm going for a swim. That's going to be a hell of a swim. Here we go. Oh. I'm sure that tomato's still good. See a lot of skeletons here. Pretty sure we'll be fine.
Still alive? How revolting. Let's fix that, shall we?
It's this motherfucker.
Why do you keep going? Surely you must see how pointless it all is.
Well, bitch, I mean, you didn't have to die. You kind of chose that, so, I mean, that's on you. Sorry, I've gone ahead. Oh no, that's the unfinished letter. Yeah, I've already read that. I think he had Flame Torrent. Oh no, he had Burning Ember. I got all his I got all his armor. The Void Weaver's Shroud. Increases spell power by 15%. Consumes 1.5 mana per second. Increases spell power by 20%. So increases spell power by a lot, but you constantly lose mana. I hear some... Oh my god! Bitch. That Latus is still fine. Well, there's a dude here.
Ah, you're not one of the rats scurrying about this place. Truth be told, you don't seem to belong here at all. Perhaps you shouldn't be here, eh? But in the grand scheme of things, it's none of my concern. Do you need something?
Who the fuck are you?
Name's Gatto. Once upon a time, I used to be a rat catcher at the court of King Sagramore. Later, fate led me to catching rats here, outside the cold walls of Sagramore's castle. A king is a king. He bears the flaws inherent to any ruler, as if the crown itself bestows similar faults upon each bearer. But there's little to say about Sagramore. It's the queen, his wife, who is the true delight. She's scheming, spiteful, and beautiful. The ideal woman. Trust me, I've met King Sagramore on many occasions. He doesn't make much of a grand impression, and he used to have quite the short temper. There's not much around here. The most important places are my shop and Sagramore's court, just over there. You might also run into the Shroom Knight.
Who the fuck's the Shroom Knight?
The Queen's personal lapdog. Though he's a knight, he's a rat of the lowest order. I can't make heads or tails of him. No idea what he needs. If you want, go ahead and talk to him. I've grown tired of that fellow. Waiting for a customer. Are you interested?
Alright, I'll take a look. What you got? Leech Bite. Attacking during a dash deals 37.5 extra damage, but missing an attack drains significant amount of stamina. I'll still buy it because it's unique. A Tied Tongue inflicts poison. A Flickering Figurine. On hit, has 20% chance to apply haste. Soul Splitter. So one of the triple threats, because I don't need two. Not like I can dual wield a bow.
I'll be right here.
Okay. At least I know that there's a store here. Shroom Knight's probably over there. Dagonet the Jester Knight. Known for his wit and humor, Dagonet served King Arthur as both jester and knight, proving that even the fool can be a hero. His loyalty and bravery shall forever be praised. It kind of sucks. I didn't get anything for that. Normally you get an increase in something. I didn't get an increase in anything. I think he saw me. What is this? This must be the Shroom Knight.
Greetings to you, strange soul. You carry a light that doesn't belong to the Sagramor's realm. You're not from here, are you? I fear, then, that you won't be able to grant me absolution. At least not yet. Only a pure soul can bear the sins of another. My soul was once like that. I thought it would be enough to... I don't know what I thought. I've been here for so long.
So you took on someone else's sins.
I don't know. I sought meaning in the All-Mother, pondered the truths of the Red Priests. I searched for a merciful God, but all was silent. Then I came here, for Sagramor, soon to be king, was about to ascend to the pantheon of demigods, and beside him stood the Queen, as radiant as dawn, gentle as the light of spring. I swore to serve them until the end of time, yet she desired a true kingdom, regardless of the means.
Huh.
Next, there was the descent into the depths where we now find ourselves. This came to pass at the Queen's behest. How twisted and corrupted must one's soul be to desire something so dreadful, to rule alone over the world of shadows. I was stupid.
You're covered in mushrooms. What's your affliction?
That. It may be my only solace in this vale of tears. The fungus helps me keep my senses, attuning me to the rhythm of this forsaken kingdom, making me somehow understand. I feel the footsteps of the souls wandering about. I feel their ever unfulfilled needs and desires. The fungus conveys this to me quite clearly.
The fungus communicates with you.
Yes. And in a way, I accept the workings of this wretched place. I feel as though I am a part of it. It gives me some sense of belonging. And perhaps there is another future for this realm. Perhaps if we are all connected here, forming one single organism, it might lighten our burden? Who knows? Apparently, this is what the world looks like without gods. Everything that was meant to be born here was supposed to fulfill a beautiful mission. Instead, it became an endless wandering in the abyss. Sagramore took a wife, a woman whose power no one was aware of, much like her true intentions. And here it is, the kingdom deep in the abyss, with its abysmal king and queen. Scroll. Indeed, I recall seeing druidic sages arriving at the court long ago. I also witnessed powerful acts of magic. Surely the court custodian might know more, but you must forgive me. I cannot provide you with a more specific answer.
That's okay.
May goodness and light guide you.
He's not going to be under here, is he? I don't think so. He'll be under here. There he is. Skinder. Or Skingender? Or Stigander? I think his name is Stigander. A knight in search of truth, Sir Stigander pledged his sword to the king rumored to ascend beyond mortal flesh. Upon entering the sunken court, it was the queen who truly captured his faith. Her presence divine, her word unquestioned, he obeyed without doubt, seeing only virtue in her bloodline and commands. In time, his devotion was twisted into a ritual, to kneel for sins not of his own, endlessly, as a penance in her name. He remains there, still, half forgotten. A pale fungi bloom across his armor, like medals granted by rot itself. But if we kill the queen, he'll be free. A new shield, perhaps? Baylor's Bulwark. Each blocked hit charges the shield. After gaining 10 charges, increases physical damage by 100% for 10 seconds. That is fucking incredible. I got a +7 dual shield. Unblocks 34% of your armor as damage to attacking enemies. 75% on successful parry. I might switch. Perhaps I'll upgrade the shield a bit. I'm actually doing damage to it. Alright, there is only one of them. Motherfucker made copies of himself. That hurt a lot. Bitch! Bitch! Motherfucker. Hit him once for just fuck you. Order Z. I can summon a skeleton to fight by my side.
Ah, a new guest in our court. Welcome, stranger, to the humble halls of King Sagramor's castle. Are you here to seek an audience with the king and queen? Many are eager to see them, though most are the old regulars. I'm sure their highnesses will be pleased. Oh, no need to trouble yourself with me, my lord. I am but a simple custodian, a lowly servant of our gracious
talking
Majesty.
to nobody because I turned to the left when I walked in here.
If I had performed my duties better, perhaps there wouldn't be so much constant dying.
You mentioned constant dying. What do you mean?
Oh, it's no big deal. We live here in perpetual suspension. Time can't touch us, and it's all thanks to the Queen and her sisters, who decided that would be best for everyone. Well, as long as you don't sin against their majesties. Then you might share my fate. Or that of Sir Stigender, who you may have encountered on your way to the castle. Loyalty, of course. Sir Stigender swore to our queen that he would remain faithfully by her side, and that he would take every sin of hers upon his shoulders.
Huh.
That was a very unfortunate pledge, as it later turned out. Now our brave and loyal Sir Stigender is atoning for sins that aren't his. But breaking his vows would be a sin in itself, requiring even more atonement. It's a no-win situation. But such is our fate. Well, I wanted to feel the softness of the royal bed. No, don't look at me like that. It's not what you think. The Queen's honor is intact, at least where I'm concerned. But I happened to be in the chamber when King Sagramore appeared. He wasn't alone, and his companion wasn't the Queen. It was one of the Harpist sisters.
Oh.
But shush. The king didn't notice me, but the Queen caught on to my unease. She tried to force me to confess what I had seen. I think she suspected it involved one of the king's indiscretions. In the end, I was the one who paid for his sin. Oh well. It's the lot of servants to bear the burden of their lord's transgressions. Oh, I'm sure they will. But you might have to wait a bit. The king's schedule is completely full for the foreseeable future. And, before you ask, no, there's no way to speed it up. King Sagramore is very particular about treating all his subjects equally. Unless you're aiming to become the court jester, there's not much I can do to help. Though, now that I think about it, perhaps if the Queen's sisters put in a good word for you, you might just get to the front of the line. Have a splendid time at King Sagramore's court.
I want to see him and talk to him. The custodian. Once a clumsy court servant, the custodian was executed for stealing the keys to King Sagramore's chamber, a crime born not of malice, but of naive curiosity. He returned from death bearing keys no one had ever seen before. Keys to sealed halls, lost wings, and hidden passages even the king himself never walked. Now a worn and skeletal figure, he roams the forgotten corridors of the sunken court, calm in his duties and oddly cheerful despite his condition. Tortured countless times by the queen in search of secrets, he never gave up. The custodian endured it all, knowing that death holds no permanence for him. Whatever binds him to this role remains unknown. But he continues, ever polite, ever rattling with keys. So here he is. Seems he was executed. And I guess a piece of wood was placed there, and with a hand holding a candelabra.
Hello again, my lord. Do you need something?
Tell me about the Queen's sisters.
That would be Miss Clare and the midwife. Should I elaborate about the royal family in any particular order?
Not really. Tell me about the midwife.
She's a wonderful woman, completely dedicated to family. Her life's mission was to bring a child to the royal couple into this world. She loves all the royal children. Unfortunately, none of them are suited to inherit our kingdom. You'll be fine, as long as you don't insult her family. She's the youngest of the sisters. She used to be so sweet and innocent. But now, well, I shouldn't gossip. I'm already trying to make up for that. Just know that Miss Clare isn't a bad person. She became envious of the Queen's love for the king and ended up chasing after boars who never really returned her feelings. I don't know much more than that. Talking to Miss Clare is rather, difficult. You'll see what I mean. I'm glad you asked, my lord. All you need to do is kill me, and the keys to the sisters' chambers will reveal themselves to you.
What?
Yes, exactly. It's no big deal. I've died thousands of times. That's just how it is for me. Ever since Sagramor's kingdom was established, I've been the keeper of the keys to all the chambers in the castle. And with magic, when a spell says, guard at the cost of one's own life, well, it tends to take that phrase quite literally. If I died forever, I wouldn't be able to guard the keys anymore, right? So I come back to life every time someone needs a key from me. That's just how things work around here.
That is
Hello
very strange.
again, my lord. Have a
Okay, well, I wonder if he's just gonna, like, reappear. I wonder what that strange miasma was that I walked through. Said medic's drill. Ugh. Ooh, lockpick. Easy peasy. Okay. there was a sizable update for this not too long ago, and even when I started, I mean, I want to say, I think you might have seen it. I had to prepare the shaders. So I wanted to see if it didn't reset anything, because I had an update for OBS as well, and it decided to reset the stuff. Okay, well, apparently all the locks down here appear to be broken. So there's probably got to be a way to get in there from up above. That's the main chamber. It just came from there. You know what? That reminds me. What is my... I'll make 50% noise. Yeah! I like how the ghosts are spraying blood. Look at all this. I'll take that wine goblet. Look at all this shit, man. Take that piece of cheese. Gold chalice, gold plate, silver plate. Yeah, man, that's just gonna be worth money. Alright, let's go. Huh. Is Claire a book? Is Claire in this room with us right now? Did she enter a fantasy world? Oh. Claire? Just want to talk. Butter. Got an impressive collection of books here. I need to figure out what gonna do for dinner. That's a disturbing looking painting. You don't mind if I just take a look in here, do you? Take that. Are you stuck to that chair? It looks like you are stuck to that chair.
Boss. No, not Boss. Boss in the letters. The letters to Boss, to beloved. I write only letters to Boss, to beloved. Yours, Claire. Sister has a tablet. Once she had it. Once, sister. There is no love in her. There is much in me. For Boss. For beloved. These, all of them, I write.
How long? Great, tell me more about them.
Letters to beloved Boss, I write.
All right then.
My beloved, my dearest.
If I want to learn more about Claire, I need to read her writings. Ooh. Oh!
Once upon a time, there lived a young maiden named Claire. So she endured, her heart steadfast in its belief that love could shatter even the darkest of spells, and that one day, somehow, she and Bors would reunite.
I'll see what's over here first.
Long ago, there lived a maiden named Claire, fair of face and gentle of heart, cursed by her cruel sister to remain imprisoned in a high tower. Forbidden to step beyond its walls or look out of the window, she spent her days weaving a tapestry of the outside world. A world she could glimpse only through the reflection in an enchanted mirror. Yet Claire dared not lift her eyes from the loom, for the curse was absolute. If she ever stopped her weaving to gaze out the window herself, the fragile thread of her life would snap. One day, the mirror revealed a grand procession on the road below. Among them rode a knight clad in gleaming silver armor, a sapphire cape following behind him. His warm eyes and copper hair struck Claire's heart with longing. Unable to resist, she rose and stepped toward the window for a glimpse of the gallant knight. The moment she moved, a terrible pain gripped her chest and the mirror shattered. Claire, knowing the curse had claimed her, fled the tower. She reached the road just as the procession passed, grasped the knight's cape, and collapsed. Sir Bors turned a sudden tug, leapt from his horse and caught her. Her breath grew faint, and she whispered, "Do not grieve, for I am glad to have seen you, my knight." With those words, her spirit departed. Sir Bors wept bitterly, for never had he seen a maiden of such beauty and grace. His heart swelled with both joy and despair, for he knew he would never again love another as he loved the fair and cursed maiden, Claire.
This is really cool. This is really cool. I like this. Every time I come back to this game, something just better and more awesome that I've never seen just happens, and it's great.
In the days of King Sagramore, there lived Bors, a wandering minstrel whose songs were famed for their beauty and sorrow. Among his melodies was one that bore the weight of his heart. The ballad of a lady named Claire. Claire, a noblewoman of unmatched grace, had been betrayed by her jealous sister, who sold her to a rival lord for power. Locked in a distant tower, her pleas for rescue went unheard. But Bors, who had once sung for her in her father's court and fallen deeply in love, learned of her plight and vowed to save her. He journeyed to the castle where she was held and sang beneath its mist-shrouded walls each night, hoping she might hear him. At last, a faint voice joined his song. Claire, her spirit unbroken despite her captivity, determined, Bors devised a daring plan. Each evening he sang in the castle hall, lulling the court into an enchanted trance. When the moment was right, he slipped away to free Claire. Together they fled through shadowed halls, hearts pounding with hope. But as they reached the forest edge, disaster struck. The alarm was raised, and the guards gave chase. Armed only with his lute, Bors faced the guards to protect Claire. In the struggle, he was struck down, his body falling beside his broken lute. Claire was dragged back to the castle, her heart forever bound to the minstrel who had died for her.
That's fucking tragic as shit. The Ardent Lover. Let's not walk on the edge. I have a tendency to do that and then fall to my doom.
It was the height of summer when young Bors first laid eyes on the maiden of his heart, working in the fields, his skin bronzed by the sun. He paused as the sound of hooves drew near. A lone maiden approached, her hair shimmering like spun gold, her cheeks rosy and her waist snugly drawn into a spring green corset. While the other peasants bowed their heads, Bors stared unabashedly. Sensing his gaze, the maiden turned sharply, startling her steed. The horse reared and she tumbled from the saddle, straight into Bors's waiting arms. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the maiden felt herself lost. A warmth bloomed upon her cheeks, but a deep foreboding stirred in her stomach, for she knew there would never be another man who could claim her heart so completely. From that day forward, she rode past the fields daily, offering Bors water and sharing quiet moments beneath the shade of a willow tree. Days stretched into nights, and the two surrendered to love. But one day, as the maiden passed the field, her beloved Bors was nowhere to be found. She waited beneath the willow until darkness fell and reluctantly returned to the castle. The next day, and the one after that, she returned. But Bors never did. Summer turned to autumn, and the maiden ceased her rites. She withdrew into the shadowed stillness of her tower, her heart heavy with unending sorrow. Unbeknownst to her, Bors's bones lay bleached and brittle beneath the sun, hidden in the very field where their love had bloomed. For in Sagramor's kingdom, no crime was graver nor punishment swifter than love.
That's fucking tragic. Oh, it's a little bit less chaotic in here.
I was writing something. Something important. Do you know what it was?
Better yet, tell me where I just went.
Here. You've read these notes on the stacks of paper. My handwriting. I must have written them, yes.
So you haven't seen anything strange happening to me?
Strange? No, I'm sorry.
You mentioned a sister earlier. Who is she?
My sister. I have two sisters. One older and another the eldest. She's the caregiver. She nurtures. She helps. She tries. She wanted Sagramor. She wanted the crown. She has everything except love. She has no desire for love. She wants to rule. Love is not necessary. Power is. Fear is.
She's not wrong.
She does. She holds the power of the men here. She has everything. It's at the very top, above all else. To see everything. To hear everything. Yes, Bors, my former lover. I have fond memories of him.
You seem madly in love with him. Fond, you wouldn't stop talking about how incredible he was.
Really? Perhaps that was true once. I longed for my own Sagramor. I craved love, true love. A beloved, not a dog. My dearest Bors, I'm sorry. Enough. She sees all, hears all. Her arms are long. They're everywhere. Go now, go.
Alright, let's read about poor Claire. It seems that we helped her a little bit by going into her dreams. Claire is one of the 3 witches and sisters of the Queen. Jealous of her sister's love affair with Sagramor, she turned her attention to Bors. A simple man she enchanted and shaped into a knight of the Round Table. To win him over, she became an image of a dreamy, innocent girl. Perhaps not entirely a lie. Now she sits alone in a web-covered chamber, endlessly writing love letters to Bors that will never be sent. Trapped in memory and obsession, Claire clings to a love that never truly was. That's fucking tragic. That's so fucking sad. Remember to always check the staircases. Just never know. Ugh. Looks like a lot of arcane shit written on the walls. It's a nice big ass bed.
Who goes there? Are you here to see the children? Oh, my sweet babies. I lost them. I lost them all before they even got here. They scattered, poor things, like dandelions in the wind. My little flowers. They're all gone. Met their grim fates within these castle walls. They die and die at the hands of those who should have loved them, or through their neglect. Poor little things. They deserved so much better. After all, they were barely more than blood on our sister's white sheets.
Oh my god.
Really? You'd do that? And you won't hurt them, will you? Please, I cannot bear to hear their cries anymore. I need them close, so I can watch over them as I was meant to. If I could keep that one promise I made to my sister, perhaps then I could finally know peace.
Give you any idea where I should start searching?
Let me think. I know, the Crown Prince loved to stand on the balcony, gazing down at the gardens, watching the legacy that will never come to be. Little Noah, covered in blood. His mother would wash him again and again, scrubbing endlessly. It feels like he rarely leaves the bathtub. Oh, and Hugo, such a sweet child, sleeping soundly in his cot. Sleeping and sleeping, always and forever. He has his favorite lullaby.
Alright, well. Let's find some kids. I don't know where this is going, but...
He's gone. Young Prince Renard. Oh, by the gods, lost for good this time. The midwife will wring my neck with her bare hands. I can't. No, I won't go back to her like this. And the queen, she'll do worse. Much worse. Have you ever seen her angry? Hopefully not. She has ways. Cruel ways. The lash is the kindest punishment among all of them. My favorite. Oh, yes, of course. Straight into the void. He stood there for a long while, just staring into the well. And then he was gone. He just stepped in like it was the most natural thing in the world. Oh, surely you don't mean to. Oh, may the gods watch over you. Or, no, wait. Better they don't look upon someone heading into a place like that. They might feel disgusted. But I wish you luck. Remember, everything you do is being judged.
All right, then. White. Every now and then, someone claims to have barely escaped with their life after encountering a weird slime that turned into a white. Such tales, however, are rarely believed, and the self-proclaimed survivors are dismissed as braggarts or drunks. Everyone knows that whites are whites, and weird slimes are weird slimes. Whites are fast and aggressive when approached, and their attacks are difficult to avoid. Yet they turn defensive when their attacker gains distance. The two creatures couldn't be more different. Surely, those who claim otherwise must be either mad or lying.
Did the midwife send you? Or was it that coward who's supposed to be keeping me under their heel? The firstborn of the king and queen, a proper little princeling, almost grown, though life has never tested me thanks to the comfort I was raised in, which is why I'm full of whims, why I think only of trivialities, why I'm just a gilded youth, unable to appreciate what I have. I won't bother listing every one of my vices. Don't take it personally. You're not that special. Nobody is. I just wanted you to leave me alone, but as always, everything in this house proves hopelessly useless. Any form of service, flawed and feeble. They lack competence. Next time, I'll find a deeper despair and an emptier void to hide in. Mother won't be pleased with how miserably the court servants perform their duties. She never handled disobedience well. Well then, we can skip pedagogical lectures, as I know you'll force me to return at the end. And later, I'll try to run away again.
Your mother never handled disobedience well? What do you mean?
Of all my mother's obsessions, control is her greatest. Everything must bend to her will. That's why I take so much pleasure in defying her. Poor father, letting her trample him like that. It seems a crown on a man's head weighs him down and dulls his mind. The charms of power. They say I take after him. Look closely, and you'll see all you need to know. How pitiful I must be then. Above? What above? There's nothing there either. Here, emptiness turns into more emptiness. Nothing begins, nothing ends. The same, over and over again. I'll tell you something. This place, all this darkness and silence, is no different from what awaits us in the gardens, the halls, or the chambers. Spare yourself the trouble. You don't have to drag me by the hand. I know the way back. The Queen's little lapdog. Phew.
You found the young master. Joy, such great joy. I owe you a debt or two. We simple folk, we must stick together. Here, take this. I hope it serves you well.
Eternal Guardian Seal +2. Alright, well, I found one.
She stitched them into her prayers, yet the gods unraveled them one by one. Where are they? They should have been kings and queens, not souls lost in the abyss.
Once again, I'm stuck listening to the madness these people spew.
Sorry, buddy. Ah. Oh, it's a weapon relic. Wait a minute. There's a wash tub in Claire's room. I don't think he'll be in there. It couldn't hurt to check. Okay. It's easier to do a quick load. Oh shit! Ooh. Aha!
Why did you kill me? I didn't want to. I didn't want to be like that. Mum, she used to call me Little Fish sometimes, when she was in a good mood. But when she wasn't, she'd call me bastard, misfortune, or mistake. Once, during a bath, I cried that the water was too hot. So she pushed me fully underwater and held me there until I learned. After that, the water was always cold. Father is the king, and usually just sits on the throne. Mama always said he was busy, but he just sits there. Mama is the most important one. She controls everything. Everything rests on her shoulders. I can't disturb her. Then I was here, sitting in the water, and I never cried again.
It's fantastic. Fucking A, man. He's sleeping peacefully somewhere. Yep. Give me that shit. Ring of Despair. Decreases incoming damage by 20%. Decreases incoming healing by 75%. What a terrible fucking ring to wear. We found all 3 kids, so this is a terrible, terrible place.
They are here. All of them. My sweet little petals. I'm so sorry. I should have tried so hard to bring you into this world. But maybe now we can set you free. You will help us, won't you, stranger?
First, tell me what happened here.
Fate has made a mockery of us all. Our deepest desires have been laid bare, twisted into instruments of our torment. Take these poor little creatures. They have no place in this world, yet they are forced into it and out of it, again and again. But our sister wished for them. And here, her word is the only law. My sister's reign must end. It's brought us horror upon horror, all because of her fear and obsession. She thought she could forge fate with power, but she was wrong. Fate is inevitable, and the one she claimed was never hers to begin with. Yet we are the ones who suffer the most.
Huh. Midwife. The midwife is one of the 3 witches and sister to the queen. After casting a ritual and descending into the abyss, she remained by her sister's side, tending to her through countless failed pregnancies. Over time, her mind unraveled, consumed by grief for the children who were never born, or never allowed to live. In her chamber, she obsessively craves lost carves lost prophecies and imagined destinies for these unborn heirs. Though none of them drew breath, she believes they still linger, fragile and restless. To her, they are real, and she watches over them still, cradling memory and madness in equal measure.
Hello again, my
Oh
lord.
shit, hey buddy.
Are you ready for your audience with the king and queen? Ah, I see you're trying to coax a little gossip out of me. I appreciate the effort. You're the only one around here who can hold a normal conversation. Not many people know that the 3 sisters are Bandrui, female druids. Interesting, isn't it? Not all druids allow women to engage in their noble profession. They didn't care, though. They did their work, and they did it well. One day, they delivered a prophecy to Sagramore, telling him he was destined to be the next King Arthur. Our king took their words to heart, and made one of them his queen. The other sisters helped the queen maintain the kingdom in its current state. It's not for me to say whether it's right or not. I know my place and the role I've been given. Nobody knows. The king and queen haven't granted an audience to anyone in years. All these poor, lost souls will never get their turn. Only Stygander and I are aware of the passage of time. The rest are stuck, frozen in the moment. But we're not allowed in the throne room, so we have no idea what's going on with the king and queen. If I were you, I'd be sure to mind your manners and follow every order, for your own safety. As you wish. Here is the most precious of all keys. It will open the doors leading to the throne room. Oh, and you might have an occasion to see the royal chapel. Please, don't forget us. Damned for all eternity.
At least I didn't have to kill him this time.
Don't make the queen wait.
Of change, you have been noticed. I was chosen to extend you an invitation to speak. But first, you must let me show you something beautiful. The mycelium. Do you agree?
Who are you?
My role in all of this is insignificant. I am but a small part of a greater whole. I am not the one who can give you that insight. You will learn everything during the conversation. I promise that nothing will be hidden from you.
Sure.
Splendid.
Oh, Stygander.
Your arrival brings me joy. It means this place might have a better future. Welcome. The true natural order, balance, death and life. We have lived together since the dawn of time. Regardless of the decision you make, I will still be, in one form or another. Your arrival has sparked real change in this place. For the first time in centuries, I have no doubt this change will only deepen. But I want you to understand what you will bring about. The curse of this place will be lifted. However, with its disappearance, all the inhabitants of this place will die, against their will. There is, however, an alternative. You will go to my home, the place that is my core, and you will take a part of me. When the time is right, you will place me within the body of the unfulfilled King Sagramor.
Huh.
I will take control of this place through the bodies of the royal couple. This is the only way it can be done. The king and queen are inextricably linked to the origin, the present, and the potential future of this place. They must have a part in this. My growth will be slow, but eventually I will encompass everyone. The new kingdom will be a common good. I cannot force this decision upon you. I am not able to threaten you, nor do I wish to. But after you complete your task, this place will die with all its inhabitants. That is all. No more, no less. So then, what is your choice? There will be no other opportunity for this conversation. I don't want to strain Sestigender's body for too long. Ah, the faithful penitent. We were fortunate to cross paths. He found peace and was able to partially come to terms with his fate by attuning himself to me. As for me, I gained this vessel through which we can converse. We helped each other greatly.
You know what? I'll do it.
Wonderful. When the moment comes, plant us within the king's breast. Let him finally rest. We shall take this place. Thank you, on behalf of the inhabitants of this place.
Talisman of Renouncement. Restores 15 health, mana, and stamina when an enemy dies nearby. Let's see. Optional. I accepted the fungal spores for the mycelium. If I'm to offer the kingdom a new fate, I must infect the king's body. Honestly, it sounds like the king, nothing's going his way. Oh my goodness. Book. Sagramor's Dream Journal. The Banduri stand at the crossroads, their eyes hollow, their hands red. One weaves, one cuts, and one watches. They whisper my name like a blade drawn from its sheath. King, they call me. Slayer, they call me. They spit into the fire, and it hisses. A shadow grows behind me. I turn, but the night swallows my sight. Second dream. A banquet set before me. Wine black as blood, meat raw upon golden plates. The Banduri kneel, not in reverence, but in mirth. Eat, king, they coo. Their laughter crawls like insects in my ears. I drink, and the taste is bitter ash. The crows scream above, their wings blotting out the sun. The youngest smirks, a feast for kings. The second tilts her head, but not for you. The eldest bares her teeth, not yet. The third dream. I walk barefoot through a river of swords. Ow. The Banduri stand upon the bank, their lips stained with prophecy. Step lightly, king, the eldest warns, but the water rises. My reflection does not follow. It lingers, watching, waiting. 1,000 hands reach from the depths, grasping, clawing. No man may claim the throne uncut, they whisper. I wake, fingers slick with blood. I'm taking that shit. The fourth. 2 crowns lie before me, one of iron, heavy with war, the other of bone, light as breath. The Banduri circle, their voices weaving in fate into the air. Which will you wear, my king? My hand moves to the iron, but the bone one shifts, creeping toward my brow. Choose quickly, for the wind carries whispers of usurpers. The moment lingers, stretching, breaking. The fifth. I sat upon my throne, but it is made of roots, binding, twisting, growing through my ribs. The Banduri hum, hands raised in mock benediction. A king must be the land, and the land must take its due. My voice is hollow when I call for my sword. A crown of briars tightens, and the throne whispers, not yet, not yet. And the sixth. The Banduri offer me a gift wrapped in shadows. A blade, a crown, a shroud. Their eyes gleam, knowing. I take it, and the world shudders. The ground opens, and I fall into mist, into darkness, into prophecy made flesh. Their voices rise, laughing, lamenting. A gift once taken cannot be returned, king. I wake, the weight of it still in my hands. Jumping on the bed. Well. I got a skeleton. Hello, Queen. Damn.
How could you wound your queen so cruelly? Why did you refuse to simply bow? You could have served me for eternity. Wouldn't that have been beautiful?
No, but I want that sword. The queen is dead. It's time to speak with King Sagramore. Queen Sagramore's corpse. Let's take a look at that sword. The Spectral Sword increases physical damage by 1% per missing mana point. Power, magical critical chance. Oh yeah, she was definitely a mage. Oh. Alright, King.
Gone, is she? Gone from one eternity straight into another. Oh, how I wish we'd had one more day. A proper one. Marked by the sun setting on us forever. Once, I dreaded it. The relentless passage of time. And now, all that's left is tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools, the way to dusty death.
Huh.
Fear not, till mushrooms take the place of your heart. And now mushrooms grow in my chest. The king is dead. Long live the king. Now it all ends. The lofty dream, the endless torment, and the fruits of our vanity. What we leave behind is a monument to our own foolishness. There will be no legends told of this place, for it is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. And this is for you. The reason for your visit to this cursed court. You may leave now. Your audience is over.
Sagramore's Abyss, subterranean realm once ruled by King Sagramore, House of Terrain, now lost to time and legend. According to the tales, the king vanished with his court after consorting with druidic sisters who prophesied his rise. The magic sank his stronghold beneath the land, sealing it from the world above. Entry to the abyss lies at the bottom of a lake near Kuanak, where ancient wards once barred the way. Since the seal was broken, strange creatures have emerged from the depths. Rumors of a forsaken kingdom begun to spread. King Sagramore. Born into the Tarian lineage, Sagramore was a northern noble prophesied by 3 witch druids to become the second Arthur. Entranced by their vision, he abandoned his first wife and son, marrying one of the witches. When Camelot challenged his claim, the witches cast a powerful spell, plunging Sagramore's castle into the abyss to shield him. Manipulated by his new queen, Sagramore believed this was to secure his future as Avalon's rightful ruler, although she sought only to reign over her secluded domain. Will the queen be in here? I don't see it. Or does it just speak to me? I have both tablets. I can bring them to market. Maggot. The other tablet. Jesus! Fucking Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Just suddenly I heard in my ear.
All shall become us. All shall be with us. All shall be equal. The king's body, our body, the body of all.
Huh. I wonder, can I go see Claire? That's not where I wanted to go. Claire's in the other way. I just want to see if they're going to say anything else. Or not something different.
No hunger, no pain, just life in its purest form.
Alrighty. Alright. We can leave this fucking place. Oh. This door is open. Oh, leads. Oh my god, I did all that. This just leads back to the king's chamber.
You have saved this kingdom from oblivion.
I wonder, can I get down there and fight that thing? Huh. Oh, that's right. Ooh. Doesn't seem to be hitting it. So you can kill it. It is possible to kill it. Is there a safe-ish way to get down there?
It is you. No. know that the faithful penitent, Sir Stigender, has finally found peace. There is no longer a sinner for whom he must kneel. He has become one with the peace and harmony I create, that we create. Thank you. You have broken the terrible and unnatural cycle imposed on this land by human pride. And at the same time, you have ensured that the effort put into building this place was not wasted. At last, it will become a home for all.
How long will it take you to claim the entire kingdom?
Our growth will be slow at first, but in the end, we will claim the entire abyss of King Sagramore. In peace and silence, we will unite what has been divided for so many centuries. You are already speaking with him, Savior. He is now part of something greater, just like everyone else. Though you have kept yourself for yourself, you are still a part of us. Farewell.
Oh. He gave me a mushroom hat. I honestly wonder if there's an achievement to kill those things. Oop, I alt-tabbed out. I didn't mean to do that. These are all things that we've gotten. Visit all the main regions of Avalon. It's alive. Cultivate a plant. Buy a home. Kill a bear using fists. Defeat 10 wolves with using summoned wolves. Every sacred site. Kill 5 enemies with a single use of Arthur's power. Find all the books about Lumiana. Oh, I guess I should have been collecting them. Oh well. And 32 hidden achievements. I bet you there's a hidden achievement to kill that giant thing. But I'm not going to spend 20 years chipping away at its fucking health. Because, goddamn, its health pool is enormous.
Something bothering you? Let's...
It's a terrible ring. It's a fucking terrible ring. Like, Avalon was a depressing place. This place tops it. Like, I didn't think that it was possible. Lorem. I wonder if he is susceptible to... Hold on. I'm just gonna get rid of these arrows. Get the fuck out of the way! It's actually doing a little bit more damage than I thought it would. I'm shooting them with just regular fire arrows. Part of me wants to see if I can't jump on its back. The other part of me is like... I mean, I've got him down to half health. Didn't take as long as I thought it would. My God, my arm would be getting so fucking tired. This did not take as long as I thought it would. Also considering we are getting our archery up, so we're going to continue to do even more damage. All that, I got 40 XP! Oh! All of that, I got 40 XP for killing him. Why did this put me here? Yes, hi Ella, yes. Well, this was an autosave. My agility went up. Alright, part of me wants to see if I can't jump on its back. You can't. Okay, so you can't jump on its back, and you get 40 XP for killing it. And as far as I know, there's no way to come back up. Wait, what's this? Oh. That was interesting. It was also really funny to kill that thing. And your big reward is 40 XP.
Blow for blow. I will be your downfall. I'll strike you down.
Will you now?
You'll fall to my sword. Back to your hovel, coward.
I like the spot. I think I'll place a bonfire here. kind of want to beat up a bear with just my fist now. Just to get that achievement. Ooh. %60 noise. Ooh. Staggers. This is critical hits. Chance by 2. Every consecutive hit increases the chance to critical hit by 2%, up to 20%. Okay. Got a lot of stuff to put away. And a lot of stuff to sell, too. Which is good. Definitely putting that away. Alright, I just need a couple more points into perception. Just a couple more levels. And then I can make everything except for this. But that's okay, because I don't need to make that. I can make the whole Haymaker outfit. We can fast travel far, but... Potatoes, potatoes, get all the potatoes. Where's Daisy? You're not my mount. Maggots to the left. I'm just gonna beat you to death with my staff. Little shits. Fucking mouse. Alright, buddy, don't be alarmed, but I'm setting a bonfire outside your house. Do 40% of your armor is damaged when an enemy attacking. Deal additional 40% of your armor as damage when attacking with melee weapons. I'll take that. I'll take that. Actually, hold on. It's been a minute since I've cooked. I could probably cook up a bunch of stuff. It's a damn good fish. Alright, maggot. I have the men here rights. What's next?
Now, of course, we need to head to the Menhir. If I've read the notes correctly, the ritual has the best chance of success if we perform it after nightfall. No time to lose. The sooner we start, the sooner we'll rid our lands of this Camelot scum. Now I need to prepare myself, but I'll be waiting for you by the Menhir after nightfall.
All right. Look, he's not gonna know it's fucking missing, alright? This guy's fucking high off his mind half the time. Why do I have a mug? I keep clicking the wrong thing. Identify. So yeah, that's about nightfall right there.
It worked. I can hardly believe it. I mean, I hoped, of course, that the wisdom of my predecessors and our shared effort wouldn't fail, but you know how it is. Something could have gone wrong. Is everything all right?
You
don't look too well. Hey?
Hey?
So, it's done. The Menhir is alive once more. This changes everything. The people of Connacht will stay where they are.
I wouldn't be so sure. The weirdness continues to thicken, and the threat of the Red Death hasn't passed. Besides, I still have my orders, and they clearly state where your Menhir belongs.
I know you have your orders, and I, as a lord, am bound by Camelot's law. But the moment of choice has come, and I stand with my people. I am the Lord of Connacht, not Camelot. I cannot simply command my subjects to abandon their land.
Of all times, you choose now to grow a moral backbone? Spare me. You are a lord, and it is your subjects' duty to do as you command. And if you defy Camelot, well, I don't think I need to tell you how that will end.
But that's where you're wrong, Denholm. There is one thing even Camelot cannot dispute. Not if they wish to avoid a civil war that would break out if they defied their own laws.
What are you talking about? How exactly is Camelot defying its own laws?
I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail. Such is my will.
What? So you've really thought this through, haven't you? Well, if that is the will of the Lord of Connacht, then Camelot will have no choice but to acknowledge it. I'll report this to command. They're in for a surprise.
You heard what Denholm said. Camelot won't dare touch the Menhir as long as I lead the expedition for the Holy Grail. Once again, I need your help, and I'm prepared to grant whatever you ask in return. People I can trust. Those prepared to share the burden of this quest for the Grail. I can't command anyone to join me. They must come of their own free will. Otherwise, the expedition is doomed to fail before it even begins. You see, here's where it gets interesting. I've turned Camelot's own ancient laws against them. No one can dissuade the seekers of the Holy Grail from their sacred mission. That means all orders are effectively halted until I return. With my shield, or on it. It also ensures the people of Kurnocht have the right to remain on their land until I'm back. Which, of course, means I don't have to return at all. I don't, but perhaps I should. A lord's worth is measured by the respect of his people. It is time I follow in the footsteps of my noble ancestors and do what must be done. If this holy mission can secure peace for my people, then I shall see it through. And if by some miracle we return with the legendary Grail, all the better. My word would become law, and the men here would remain untouched. By Camelot's own laws, I could even lay claim to the crown should I wish it, but I don't. My Kurnocht is enough for me.
Oh, hey Jen, when the fuck did that happen? Again, didn't even say hello, just do 10 squats.
I would start by looking among the most trusted and eldest members of our community. Our priestess, Niante, possesses unparalleled talent in healing. Her presence would certainly be invaluable on such a journey. Then there's Urfa, a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior. If not for the strength of his muscles, the strength of his mind could prove useful. You might also speak with Maggot. Since the two of you have been through so much together, he may not be thrilled by the idea, but I believe his heart is still in the right place. A sense of purpose in what we're about to undertake. Now that the Menhir is reignited, it no longer matters whether we return with the Grail or not. The people will be safe and retain the right to stay on their land. Each of them must understand that this is about the fate of all Kurnocht. For some, it might even serve as a chance for a change in scenery. Approach them with kindness. They all have their demons. And I doubt they'll agree to join if they are still tethered by unresolved matters.
Well, it's a good thing I did most of the fucking side quests, if not all of the side quests already.
Thank you. And believe me, the reward you'll receive for your efforts will be priceless. And whether they agree or not, I will set out for the Grail. I will buy more time for Kurnocht.
I should stay out of trouble. Ah, you need something?
I don't. But I think I'm going to save it here, and I'm going to be done for the day. We'll just do a quick save. I'll bid you all a good day. Hope you all have yourselves a wonderful night. I'll see you in the next one.